Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good day I bid to Mr. Rishi and everyone's watching. So in this video I'm going to present in this presentation I will justify the impact of social mobility on today's education through the implementation of the 6 competencies known as the 6C in the Capacity Pedagogi Pembelajaran Bermakna or KPPB framework. In modern society, education is widely recognized as one of the most powerful tools for improving an individual's life opportunities. Through education, individuals gain access to knowledge, develop essential skills, and obtain qualifications that allow them to pursue better careers and improve their socio-economic status. For many people around the world, education represents hope for a better future. It allows individuals to move beyond the limitations of their background and achieve opportunities that may not have been available to previous generations. This idea is closely connected to the concept of social mobility. Social mobility refers to the movement of individuals or families from one social or economic position to another. This movement may occur upward, downward, or across different social classes, depending on factors such as education, occupation, income, and economic opportunities, according to Han 2024. And among these factors, education is considered one of the most influential drivers of upward social mobility. When individuals receive quality education, they gain the knowledge and qualifications necessary to access higher education institutions and professional careers. These opportunities often lead to higher income levels and improved quality of life. Judijanto and Al-Almin 2025. In the Malaysian context, education has long been seen as a major pathway for improving one's life circumstances. Many families strongly emphasize academic success because they believe that education allows their children to achieve a better future. Students who perform well academically often gain access to scholarships, prestigious universities, and professional occupations. As a result, education enables individuals from different backgrounds to improve their social and economic position. T et al. 2017. However, education in the modern world is no longer limited to memorizing facts or performing well in examinations. Today's education system focuses on developing holistic individuals who possess not only academic knowledge but also essential life skills. Students need to be able to think critically, communicate effectively, collaborate with others, and adapt to rapidly changing environments. To support this goal, the Malaysian education system emphasizes meaningful learning approaches such as the KPPB framework, which focuses on developing 6 global competencies known as the 6C. These competencies are: the first one, critical thinking; the second one, creativity; the third one, collaboration; the fourth one, communication; the fifth one, character; and the sixth one, or the last one, is citizenship. According to Fallon 2013 and the Ministry of Education Malaysia, these competencies help students develop the skills necessary to succeed in the 21st century. Therefore, in this presentation, I will explain how the implementation of the 6C competencies through the KPPB framework supports social mobility and prepares students for better opportunities in life. Education has always played a central role in shaping social mobility in many societies. In simple terms, social mobility refers to the ability of individuals to move from one socio-economic level to another. For example, a child from a low-income family may eventually become a doctor or teacher, engineer, or entrepreneur through education. This movement from a lower social position to a higher one is known as upward social mobility. According to Han 2024, education contributes to social mobility by developing what economists refer to as human capital. Human capital includes knowledge, skills, and abilities that allow individuals to contribute productively to society and the workforce. When individuals gain education, they increase their chances of obtaining better jobs, higher salaries, and greater economic stability. Similarly, Judijanto and Al-Amin 2025 explain that education does not only provide academic knowledge, it also develops practical skills such as communication, problem solving, and adaptability. These skills are highly valued in modern workplaces. In Malaysia, education plays a particularly important role in shaping opportunities. Many students from rural or economically disadvantaged backgrounds depend on education as a pathway to improve their future. For example, students who perform well in school may receive scholarships such as JPA scholarships or MARA sponsorships, which allow them to pursue higher education locally or internationally. After completing their studies, these individuals often secure professional careers that significantly improve their economic conditions. This demonstrates how education can transform not only the lives of individuals, but also the socio-economic status of entire families. However, it is important to recognize that the demands of the modern world are constantly evolving. In the past, academic qualifications alone were often enough to secure employment. Today, employers increasingly seek individuals who possess a wide range of skills such as creativity, teamwork, leadership, and communication. This means that education must go beyond traditional learning methods and focus on developing competencies that prepare students for real-world challenges. This is where frameworks like KPPB and the 6C competencies become extremely important. The Capacity Pedagogi Pembelajaran Bermakna, or KPPB, is a learning approach that emphasizes meaningful and engaging learning experiences for students. Rather than focusing only on memorization or exam performance, KPPB encourages students to actively participate in the learning process. So students are encouraged to explore ideas, solve problems, collaborate with peers, and connect their learning to real-life situations. One of the core components of KPPB framework is the development of 6 global competencies, also known as the 6C. These competencies were introduced by education researcher Michael Fallon as essential skills for students living in the modern world. The 6 competencies include critical thinking, creativity, collaboration, communication, character, and citizenship. These competencies support both academic development and personal development. When students develop these skills, they are able to think independently, communicate ideas effectively, and work cooperatively with others. More importantly, these competencies prepare students to succeed not only in school, but also in future workplaces and communities. Therefore, the integration of the 6C competencies in education contributes directly to social mobility because it equips students with the skills necessary to access better opportunities in life. Let us now examine each competency and understand how it supports students in achieving upward social mobility. Let's move on to the first competency in the 6C model. The first competency in the 6C model is critical thinking. Critical thinking refers to the ability to analyze information, evaluate evidence, question assumptions, and make logical decisions. In modern education, students are constantly exposed to large amounts of information through books, media, and digital platforms. Therefore, it is essential for students to develop the ability to examine information carefully and determine whether it is accurate, reliable, or biased. Critical thinking encourages students to move beyond simple memorization and instead engage in deeper understanding. For example, instead of simply memorizing facts about climate change, let's say, students may be asked to analyze data, examine different perspectives and propose solutions to environmental issues. Through this process, students learn how to evaluate information and form reasoned conclusions. Critical thinking is closely connected to social mobility because individuals who can analyze problems and make informed decisions are more likely to succeed in both academic and professional environments. In higher education, students are often required to conduct research, evaluate arguments, and develop original ideas. Similarly, in professional workplaces, strong critical thinking skills are better prepared to perform well in these environments. For instance, in a classroom that emphasizes inquiry-based learning, students may investigate real-world issues such as poverty, environmental sustainability, or technological innovation. By analyzing these issues, students learn how to think independently and propose solutions. These intellectual skills ultimately improve their ability to succeed academically and professionally. Now let's move on to the second competency in the 6C model. So the second competency is called creativity. So creativity refers to the ability to generate original ideas, develop innovative solutions, and express thoughts in unique ways. And in the modern global economy, creativity is highly valued because many industries depend on innovation and new ideas. For example, fields such as technology, digital media, entrepreneurship, and design rely heavily on creative thinking. In education, creativity can be developed through activities such as storytelling, creative writing, project-based learning, and multimedia presentations. These activities encourage students to explore their imagination and experiment with different ways of expressing ideas. For example, instead of writing a traditional essay, students might create a short video, digital story, or even infographic to explain a concept. This allows students to combine knowledge with creativity. Creativity also contributes to social mobility because it encourages innovation and entrepreneurship. Individuals who possess creative thinking skills are more capable of developing new products, services, or business ideas. For instance, many successful entrepreneurs begin by identifying problems in society and creating innovative solutions. Therefore, creativity enables students to see opportunities where others may only see challenges. By nurturing creativity in education, teachers help students develop confidence, adaptability, and innovative thinking. These abilities increase students' chances of succeeding in various professional fields and improve their socio-economic status. Now, let's move on to the third competency in the 6C model. So the third competency in 6C model is called collaboration. So collaboration refers to the ability to work effectively with others to achieve shared goals. In today's interconnected world, many tasks require teamwork and cooperation. Employees often work in teams that include individuals from different cultural, professional, and educational backgrounds. Therefore, students must learn how to communicate, negotiate, and respect different perspectives. In classrooms, collaboration is often developed through group discussions, cooperative learning activities, and project-based assignments. For example, students might work together to conduct research, design a presentation, or solve problem. Through these experiences, students learn how to divide responsibilities, share ideas, and support one another. Collaboration contributes to social mobility because strong interpersonal skills are highly valued in modern workplaces. Employers prefer individuals who can cooperate effectively, resolve conflicts, and contribute positively to team environments. In addition, collaborative learning helps students build social networks and relationships. These connections can later provide support, mentorships, and career opportunities. Therefore, collaboration not only improves academic learning, but also prepares students for the social dynamics of professional environments. Now let's move on to the fourth competency in the 6C model. So the fourth competency in the 6C model is called communication. Communication refers to the ability to express ideas clearly and effectively through speaking, writing, and digital media. Strong communication skills are essential for academic success. Students must be able to explain their ideas, participate in discussions, and present information clearly. In classrooms, communication skills are often developed through presentations, debates, storytelling, and written assignments. So, for example, students may present their research findings to the class or participate in debates about social issues. These activities actually help students develop confidence and improve their ability to articulate ideas. Communication also plays an important role in social mobility. In professional settings, individuals must communicate effectively with colleagues, clients, and stakeholders. Strong communication skills helps individuals perform well in job interviews, leadership roles, and workplace interaction. For example, a graduate with excellent communication skills may be better able to present ideas during meetings, negotiate agreements, and build professional relationships. Therefore, developing communication skills in education significantly improves students' ability to access better career opportunities. And now let's move on to the fifth competency in the 6C model. So the fifth competency is called character. So character refers to the development of personal values such as responsibility, integrity, empathy, perseverance, and resilience. Character education plays an important role in shaping students into responsible and ethical individuals. Students who develop strong character traits are more likely to demonstrate discipline, honesty, and respect for others. According to educational research, character education helps students develop values that guide their behavior in both personal and professional contexts. For example, students who demonstrate perseverance are more likely to continue working toward their goals even when they face challenges. This quality is extremely important for social mobility. Many individuals from disadvantaged backgrounds encounter obstacles such as financial difficulties, limited resources, or social barriers. However, individuals who possess strong character traits such as resilience and determination are more likely to overcome these challenges to continue pursuing education and career opportunities. Therefore, character development plays a vital role in helping individuals achieve long-term success. And finally, we have arrived at the last competency in the 6C model. So, the final competency is called citizenship. Citizenship refers to the ability to understand social issues, participate actively in society, and contribute to the well-being of communities. Citizenship education encourages students to develop global awareness, cultural understanding, and social responsibility. Students learn to appreciate diversity and recognize their role as members of both local and global communities. For instance, students may participate in community service projects, environmental campaigns, or even social awareness programs. Through these experiences, students develop empathy and a sense of responsibility toward others. Citizenship also contributes to social mobility because individuals who are socially aware and engaged are more likely to participate in leadership roles and community development. These experiences help students develop leadership skills, social awareness, and civic responsibility. As a result, they become individuals who not only improve their own lives, but also contribute positively to society. And now we have arrived at the last part of the presentation, which is the conclusion. So to sum up, education plays a crucial role in promoting social mobility, by providing individuals with opportunities to improve their socio-economic conditions. Through education, students gain knowledge, skills, and qualification that enable them to pursue better career opportunities and achieve higher standards of living. In the Malaysian context, education has long been recognized as a pathway for individuals to improve their lives and achieve upward social mobility. However, modern education must go beyond academic achievement alone. Students need to develop a wide range of competencies that prepare them for the complex demands of the 21st century. The implementation of the KPPB framework and the 6C competencies plays an important role in achieving this goal. By developing critical thinking, creativity, collaboration, communication, character, and citizenship, students are equipped with the skill necessary to succeed academically, professionally, and socially. These competencies help students adapt to changing environments, overcome challenges, and contribute positively to their communities. Therefore, integrating the 6C competencies in education not only improves academic outcomes, but also strengthens the role of education as a powerful tool for social mobility. Ultimately, education that emphasizes meaningful learning and global competencies empowers students to overcome social barriers and build a better future for themselves and also for the society. That is all from me. Thank you so much for listening and have a great day.